Oh, morning YouTube. Sorry for the less than stellar video quality on this one. I'm on my phone. Apparently my Osmo was dead. I thought I charged it, but I digress. No video last week with the holidays. Was getting ready for that and work and last minute stuff. But today is Friday, December 26th. Got a few goodies to help me out with the car and talk about those. Little Harbor Freight action, thanks to Mrs. Claus. So needed a workbench, roller seat, which will be nice. And look at that oil. That's where the car was sitting for like 7 months. So obviously had an oil leak. But yeah, so gonna get these guys put together today and maybe tackle a little bit more on the Crown Vic. So this is the Yukon 48-inch metal workbench, and it is heavy. That box is very heavy. It's got pegboard on the back, comes with a light. I've got a power strip also that I'm gonna put on it. And I'm gonna check out the quality and sturdiness and see how it works. This could go right here in my carport since I don't have a garage. And then we've got the Pittsburgh biker style roller pneumatic seat. I'm a big guy, so I'm a little bit over 300 pounds. On the way down though, thank goodness. And we will see how this works. It says it holds 350 pounds and I will definitely put that to the test and let you guys know how it is. Harbor Freight Yukon 48-inch multi-purpose workbench with LED light. This is it, opening it up. It's packaged really nice, like nothing looks bent or damaged and everything's zip tied together. Box was in good shape, so props to Harbor Freight's supply chain for getting it from assumingly China all the way to North Carolina with no damage. Let's dig in and get it built. All right, got the 4 posts up and the bottom support beams. When you put these in, make sure this is on the top. I just had to flip them all around because I wasn't paying attention. And also, it'll tell you to put the side beams in first. Do that. It'll leave a gap between the side beam and the front of this, and this beam sits in between them. So far, so good. Yep, making progress. This has been the first miss in the instructions that I've seen is this top shelf piece here. It says put this beam on with bolts B, which are these, and these. And I had one here, but this is where the pegboard mounts, and you actually have to use bolt C here and in the other corner down there. I thought they had shorted me a bolt for this the front beam here on the bottom, but once you take out the B's and you put in the C's, then that's right. So as you're putting this beam on the back upper shelf, this is a B. Put a B in temporarily to hold them in place so you can get everything else up here, and then take the B's back out and you'll use C to mount the pegboard. Alrighty, all assembled together. Overall, just take your time and make sure you got things facing the right directions. I had to flip a few things around, but you know, if you ever put down together box furniture, you know, a couple of things I like is on the tops and the shelves. These are laminate MDF boards, which is actually kind of nice because if they get ruined, you can just cut a piece of whatever you want and put back here. But they're countersunk, so it stays smooth on top. You know, anything sticking up. One assembly note is it tells you to tighten all the bolts last, of course, to make sure everything's square. But these you really cannot get a wrench on. So these are just super finger tight after I tightened everything else. You might just want to tighten those and leave everything else finger tight when you're putting them on. Here's the light. It's an LED light. I haven't plugged it in yet, but it goes in. They supply the hardware and everything for that. There's the brackets right here. Yeah, right there. The holes where you're going to put those in at are actually pre-started, so you can just, they got a little dimple. But overall, pretty sturdy, I think. MDF down here, MDF here, MDF here. So I'll actually just mount me a vise on one side. Pegboard, I actually have a box of peg hooks from Harbor Freight as well. I don't think I need to review the peg hooks. They're peg hooks, but I'll show them once I get done. And yeah, I'm gonna put this and the stool to use for a little while before I post the video so that I can actually tell you how everything's going. Been pretty good though. I mean, you know, You'll need a 10 millimeter in extension, a 9 millimeter, a 8 millimeter in extension, and like a number 2 Phillips head to put this thing together, and that's it. Screw count was dead on, including 1 extra of each size. Drawers, it's actually pretty decent glide, and then they got a little close. The bottoms are that real cheap kind of cardboard stuff you get in dressers. Probably not gonna hold a lot of weight. There's no cross piece in the middle. If you were gonna put a lot of weight in here, you could obviously put your own cross piece in, but if these get damaged again, they literally just sit in there. You don't have to take anything apart. You could just cut you some OSB or whatever you want and put them in there. So we'll see how well it holds up once I get to working on it. Okay, here's the stool and the workbench put together. A couple accessories in it, give you guys an idea of the size. So Mrs. Claus got me the peg hook set here. 300 piece, which of course 120 of them are little clips, but still, I don't have everything up there. It comes with an absolute ton. You can see what's left. Pretty nice. I just threw it up there real quick. I'll probably adjust it around. And she got me a couple trays also from Harbor Freight. So I don't have the package on this, sorry, but 2 of them fit exactly on top of there. So if you got things you want to throw up there, or you can put them in a toolbox. Magnet tray, jug of towels. Give you an idea about the drawer size, right? So you can actually close it with a box of latex in it. There's a pair of mechanics. And then here you go, dial bore, lifter remover tool for modular V8s. So that's it. Lights on, plugged in, power strip on the side. Pretty good. I'm going to mount me a vise over here, just drill me some holes and mount that thing down to that MDF. It'll work out great. And again, the stool, not bad. I can sit down at the bench. Right height, so it worked out really well. So don't have anything down there yet. Hopefully I keep it clean. I hate clutter. So that's what it looks like put together.